28 Days Later is a 2002 horror film directed by Danny Boyle and written by Alex Garland, starring Cillian Murphy. In this film, we are following the character Jim, who is played by Cillian Murphy. He is a bike carrier in London who wakes up from a coma a month later after he finds his city has been deserted. Wandering through the empty city looking for survivors, he stumbles upon these zombie-like individuals who are victims of a virus called rage. The virus was released by a group of misguided animal rights activists freeing caged chimpanzees infected with the virus from a medical research lab. Soon, Murphy's character Jim stumbles upon a group of survivors, including Selena, a cab driver named Frank, and Frank's daughter, and they join together to go on a journey to find safe haven outside of the city. But as we will see as the film goes on, they don't just have to fight the infected, but the living as well. Now, with the release of 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple, and with 28 Years Later, that previously came out last summer, I thought it'd be fun if we did a rewind review of the first movie within the franchise, 28 Days Later. Now, with this movie being 24 years old, it still holds up. It's a great watch still to this day. One of the things that will always stand out about this film is the look of the film. Even at the time when it came out back in 2002, it had a very distinct gritty grind type of a VH feel type of look to it. The film was shot on 35 millimeters on a Canon XL1 digital camera at the time, and also with the film being shot in that in this way, it gives it a very distinct, grounded, dystopian look, which, like I said, still to this day it holds up and it looks great even in HD or in its original format if you saw it back in 2002. The performances in this film are still great to look at, especially with Cillian Murphy at the helm as Jim. When we first meet him, he wakes up from his coma in the hospital and he's wandering around trying to figure out where is everybody at. And then when he goes outside and sees the city of London and how empty it is, you see the isolation and the loneliness, which was one of the themes that I liked going back and rewatching the film, especially seeing somebody who is thinking he's probably the last person left, in the city, but maybe even the world, because he doesn't know what's going on. And another character, or characters I should say, that I like in the film is just the group that Jim comes across with Selena and Frank, who is portrayed by Naomie Harris and by Brendan Gleeson. Especially with Harris' character as Selena, who is this hardened survivor who is always making these difficult but quick decisions throughout the film, and you can see that she is more of the leader and the figurehead of the group. Early on in the film, when we are introduced to her, we see her make a very brutal and brash decision, but it was for the survival of her and for the group. But with the harshness of the reality of everything that's going on, it was nice to see the relationship and the bond that she built later on in the film with Murphy's character Jim, and as a protector and somewhat of a mother figure later on in the film as well. Brendan Gleeson as Frank I feel like he is the heart of the film, and especially as the elder statesman of everybody in the group. We also get to see the relationship with his daughter Hannah, who is portrayed by Megan Barnes in this film, and he gives just a really good solid performance. And I feel like watching him in the film, I believe him, seeing him as a father, as a protector, and as somebody who's also scared and nervous because he's trying to make the right decision like everybody is in the group. But, you know, each decision they make, it could be a dire one. But overall, I thought everybody did good in the performance department. And doing the rewind watch on this, I thought one of the interesting things also about seeing what holds up is the showing the collapse of society, showing fear, social propaganda, seeing what the effects of people being isolated can do, and just seeing basically just kind of people losing their humanity. And like I said, all this just happens over the span of 28 days, at least just from the perspective that we see as the audience, especially in the third act, when we kind of get our plot twist, when we realize the infected isn't really the true monsters of the film compared to what the group runs into with this military group that they think is a safe haven, but it turns but it turns for the worse real quick. And I haven't even really talked about the rage virus itself, or the people that were infected in the infected itself. I feel like that's really just more of a backdrop, more of everything that is going on, and a lot of the commentary that's going on in this film. And the practical effects in this is great, especially for the people that are infected. The infected itself, this was the movie that kind of jump started the running infected / zombie trend. I know Zack Snyder's remake of Dawn of the Dead did the same thing around this time period as well, but I know these were the two films that kind of made that more of a thing within the zombie within the zombie lore, and just within the genre itself, which was a cool thing at the time. And like I said earlier, just with re-watching this movie still holds up. It's a great watch. It's still, I think, the best of the franchise so far. I know with the Bone Temple coming out, and then 28 years later coming out last year, and then I know it's going to be one more film within the franchise, so we're going to see how all of these movies are going to rank out. But still, for the time being, this is the best in the franchise. It still holds up. It's a great watch, and if you have not seen it, I would highly recommend, for you to go watch it. And hey, if you made it to this part, that means you made it to the end of the video, and I just want to thank you guys for listening to my rewind review of 28 Days Later. If you guys enjoyed this review, please let me know if there are any other type of films, series, or any type of media that you would want me to review and do a rewind on. This is going to be the first in the series of my rewind series that I'm going to be doing. But like I said, let me know in the comments if there's anything that you guys would recommend, or any things that you guys would want to hear my opinions on. And if you guys have not already subscribed, please subscribe to the page, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, so you can stay up to date with not just the rewind reviews, or with the newer reviews that's going to be on streaming or in theaters, but also with movie and television news, and news within the entertainment industry itself. And once again, this is AR Movie Memos. This is your movie reviewer, AR, and I will see you guys on the next review.